song cake.
Right on. Hi. Well, cool. Look at this.
Biggie's smile in rock, Biggie's hair in rock.
Oh, right.
One of the biggest bands in rock. Thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Claudio.
Oh, that's cool. Sorry.
Yeah, it's cool. I use this for drums. I bust drums into this, and then yeah.
Yeah, I have one at the house. Yeah, it's just like it's a different model. Same Akai. It's an Akai, but it's
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has yours got a little speaker on the side?
No.
So you can mic that. It sounds amazing when you mic
that's
this.
rad.
It's really cool. Yeah. I did an album with a band called Don Broco over here. And we did,
okay.
We did all the drums through that.
No way.
So every drum on that record was recorded through that.
Oh, so sick.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's great. That's why it just sounds squashy and messed up. And
Right on.
so have you always produced your own stuff? Beginning wise, when you were doing demos and stuff, how did you start recording?
Well, as a kid, when I was like 13, 14 years old, I went to a music store. I was playing guitar at the time and sort of writing guitar and writing songs, and I saw a 4-track, cassette 4-track. It was a Fostex X28H. I still have it. The motor's burned out, but that's how I started. That's how I learned how to write songs,
Yep.
you know? Just, punching in parts and figuring out harmonies and things like that. So I always wrote songs like that.
And you were just on your own in your bedroom working that out.
Yeah.
So that's where all the harmonies probably came from.
Yeah.
Well. And what were your influences back then? What were you listening to?
I mean, back then, so we're talking in the 90s, so at the time I was like really into, clearly grunge was a big thing, but what I really liked about that era were the B-side compilations that would get released. So like Pisces Iscariot by Smashing Pumpkins or Incesticide by Nirvana. They would showcase like moments like that were recorded on 4-track cassette players. At least it felt like that to me because the sound was so familiar.
Yeah.
And then I discovered John Frusciante's first record. I forget the title, Neandra with just a t-shirt or something like that. And that was all done on a cassette 4-track, at least. And so for me, I started to see that connection of this device that I own at my house with like a record that actually got released in the world. I mean, at that time, like creating music on a cassette 4-track, those were like big inspirations for me. I mean, I had liked clearly other like Jane's Addiction, The Misfits, or whatever have you, like contemporary, sort of contemporary 80s, 90s kind of music, because I was kind of falling into my own identity as a music lover outside of the stuff that I grew up listening to from my dad's influence. But yeah, I really liked things that sounded imperfect. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You know, like the stuff that sounded like one of my favorite performances on that Pisces Iscariot record was Billy Corgan's rendition of Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
Yep.
Like that song resonated so much with me and my friend group. And again, like you could hear that it was recorded in like a bedroom, like or a hotel room or something like that. And that's what I was doing. So being in my own space, sure, at the time I was living in my folks' house, so I was driving my parents crazy. If you can imagine, like, the way I sing, not as well as I sing now, but kind of broken, screaming at the top of my lungs while my father is watching TV upstairs, like, they were probably not all that thrilled. But, but like, for me, it's like that isolation and capturing those moments with, where you can kind of get into your head without the distraction of viewership.
Yeah.
I always found those moments so rewarding. And, later into Coheed's career, we would sort of implement that because it's important. Those moments like on a cassette 4-track in isolation, writing the song, that is the inception of the song. That is the most honest, in my opinion, the song will be. And we've tried over time to go into the studio and recreate those moments and those vibes, but something about that can never be recreated because I think it's its most honest. And so we, later in our records, and certainly the last few from Afterman on, we've really embraced the demo process and allowed it to be the foundation of the records.
It's funny you should say that. Recently when I'm producing bands, the first thing I ask them is for all the demos and all the stems and all the parts.
Oh, yeah?
And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, we're going to keep most of this.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? We're not going to go into Abbey Road and do it again. It's like, well, we are going to, but you'll be surprised how much of the demo we keep, because that's where, like you say, the honesty is, the magic is.
Right.
That's when it was just you and your idea and no one else. Not me, not any gear, nothing to ruin it. And it's just beautiful. And I think the older I get, the more I appreciate those moments.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of all we got, isn't it?
Right.
That and food.
Oh.
And love.
Well, that I
know.
like a lot.
I like food.
Me too.
Shall we listen to a song?
Sure, yeah.
Shall we have a go? This one's Welcome Home, I think. This was your kind of breakout album, was it?
Yeah, this one's the first major label release, and you know, this is the one where the real money got put behind the band.
Talking of those connections, yeah, this is the real money. Well, let's play it, and you can grab some faders.
Oh.
Talk us through some bits. Now, this desk is a bit weird. Drums are there, bass is there, but this is kind of Bay Area thrash vibe at the beginning of this, right?
Hell yeah.
Bit of Slayer, bit of Metallica.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah, for me, the riff almost reminds me a little bit of Tool, mixed with, it almost reminds me of like the theme from Tetris.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Right? Like the Game Boy
See,
Tetris. Shit is hot. Can I curse on this? I just said, I mean,
you can cuss, yeah.
Okay. So the thing that I don't know, are the strings?
They'll be on the keys, will they?
They're not at this point yet.
Okay.
Or are they? Okay. So the strings, this is Carl Berger, passed away, a few years ago, but he had done the strings on Jeff Buckley's Grace.
So these are real strings?
Yeah, oh yeah, this is
Wow.
real strings. So he orchestrated the strings on this, and I, clearly we were going for that, like cashmere.
Zeppelin with the drums?
Yeah. Oh, let's hear that. I haven't heard that.
That's so Zeppelin.
Right. What do I sing like? So on the demo, I still have the demo. You can find the demo version of this online. The vocals are way more chaotic and unruly. So this is clearly a little more tamed, but any backgrounds happening?
BBs are a big thing for you, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You spend a lot of time on them, or is it quite quick and easy, or?
It's kind of quick.
Yeah.
At this time, it was still fairly new to me, but now whenever I'm demoing, it's like, if I get a line down, I usually complement it with a harmony quickly after and just keep it, yeah. What else? I don't really...
Some squeals?
Oh, that's me, yeah.
That's you?
Yep. And then Travis. I love Travis's complimentary guitar here. It's not here, it's going to be the next
Shall I
cycle
put the
round.
strings at the top?
Oh, sure, yeah. So I'm going to dip me and bring up... Oh, he's not there.
Oh.
Interesting.
What was he? Do you want us to solo something?
Oh no, here, he might be coming now. It might be 2 rounds, then Trav. That's a cool complimentary melody. Yeah, it's happening again.
Different time signature, is it? Oh no, it's the same.
I would have no idea. The bass is just kind of following.
They really cross over those parts.
Yeah. Really clever, very cool. Is this a double? Oh yeah, what is that? Oh, okay, so it's like some strings on there.
2/6?
Yep.
That's lovely.
Yeah. So, back when the money was coming in,
Guitars
people were just sending us guitars. So those were like probably really nice tailors.
This is a remix.
are like... And so this part on the demo is way straighter, and Josh decided to kind of like staccato it in a very Cars sort of fashion.
Okay.
That was like his suggestion, which is actually really great because I listened to that demo the other day to get a sense of the to differentiate between the final and that, and this was a great move.
There's just some more vocals, should we see?
So yeah, guitar solo 1, Travis.
With the strings as well, back to that string.
Yep.
That's so cool.
And then I dip.
So that's you.
Yep, we're
question,
going back and
answer.
forth, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
And the whoa-ohs are gonna come in at the end of it. They're here. Oh no, not yet. It just goes to show you how much I know.
It's great hearing it again, isn't it? Like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I like this board. I know you said you didn't. What is it? It's kind of got this knee like knob thing going on. Oh.
Okay, so the woes echo that guitar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are they? Oh, they're low.
So it's a gang vocal. This was suggested by Matt Pinfield, you know, because we had such success with crowd interaction with In Keeping Secrets on the record before, and because we typically have themes that reoccur, Matt was in the studio and suggested bringing back the woes, which I think was a
Matt
really
Pinfield,
great.
wasn't he MTV?
Yeah, he was our A&R also
was
at
he?
Columbia Records, yeah.
I met him once on a tour bus with Tool in New York.
yeah?
I don't know if he was friends with Tool, but I was on a tour bus years ago.
Oh,
When
right.
Lollapalooza was still at Randall's Island.
Oh,
That's how long
I
ago
went
that
to
was.
I went to that
Did you?
Lollapalooza. Yeah, where Tool played the other stage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And Rage Against the Machine opened it. Yes,
Yeah.
I was there.
That's where I met Matt.
Oh wow, crazy! I was at that.
And Perry Farrell was there as well, and I was like, whoa!
Yeah, right on.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Claudio.
You got it.
I tried to do a pro fade, and then it just finished. That was really cool. Let's have a So 20 years ago, and obviously you're in a different place in your life, a different headspace,
Right,
different
absolutely.
influences. How does that compare making music then to making music now? Are you still that kid, or is it more thoughtful? What's the difference in your life now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always so excited to write music. It's one of my favorite things about what I do. So, you know, the themes are certainly different because I've grown up, but, you know, the players in my life have changed. A lot of this stuff is all very much inspired by people, real life events, things like that. So, you know, at this time in my life, you know, I was experiencing heartbreak and really didn't know how to process it. And so this record came out of that, you know. It also allowed me conceptually to explore the idea of bringing my reality into the science fiction story that lives within all the records that Coheed puts out.
Just to jump in on that, so in those kind of narratives, science fiction narratives, there's cathartic real life stuff going on.
Oh, absolutely.
It means a lot to you personally as well.
Yeah, like for me, when I created the idea 20 some odd years ago, it was simply because I had a hard time being the front man of a band.
Right.
I didn't know how to process any of that. So for me to be as honest as I possibly could be in the songs, I had to create a farce to sort of live behind. So every record, Second Stage onto The Father of Make Believe, they are all very much these journal entries into my life. When I listen to them, it takes me back to what they're really about, you know, who I was at this time. And Good Apollo is, you know, that's the thing about Good Apollo, it's basically a breakup record. And for me at that time, it was like, it's hard, when I wrote that record, because it was so honest and so brutal at times, that I thought, you know, it's gonna be hard to hide what this record's really about in this concept that I created. So that's why I broke it into two narratives, where we saw everything from the character's perspective and then how that was influenced by the writer, the creator of the story. Because there's no way I could hide all that in you know, so that was the only way to do it, was to allow the audience in and have everyone sort of understand that all of Coheed's records come from my life. You know, it's just, instead of telling my story in an autobiographical fashion, which normally songwriters do, I chose to tell it in a piece of fiction.
So it's like you're writing a book.
Yeah.
Or obviously you do comic books. Yeah. Does that make it easier, or does it make it more challenging in different ways?
I think in the beginning it was probably difficult, because I'd never written anything like that, to then take the music and then, you know, translate it into something other than what it actually was. But as I've gotten older, I've come to really love that aspect of what we do. It's very much set us apart from, you know, the others that we've come up with. It's really made us unique, I think. And I love it. I mean, I love storytelling. I love writing music, and I love doing that, so.
I mean, musically, you're kind of peerless, really. I mean, you can, obviously there's influences and different parts in your life, but there's not many Coheed and Cambrias around, is there?
I don't think so.
And that's pretty cool, but that must have been challenging at times.
Oh, yeah.
But also now you've grown through it, it must be a blessing.
Oh, absolutely. Because, you know, when I sort of posed the idea of the band or the idea of the concept being sort of connected with it, because I had created this idea in 1998. I took a trip to Paris to meet a friend, spent a month there. I'd never been anywhere in my life. And at the time I was writing songs. I was the frontman of a band at that time. And all the songs I was writing, they were very fictitious. They were just like ways for me to kind of do what I'm doing now. But I thought, you know, they're all connected. Why don't I create a narrative? Why don't I create a big story that connects everything? And so when the band adopted the name and I brought this idea, like, hey, we're going to also do this, that was a hard pill for people to swallow, because it's like, really did. It made us weird. Not everybody understands it. Still to this day, a lot of people don't. Like, you know, the first thing they start to talk about is the laser beams and the spaceships, and it's like, man, have you even listened to the record? I mean, I get it, like, you know, but I think now, this far into our career, this far, just saying that, this far into our career, 25 years or some odd, like, we're all very, very proud of what we've done and how unique we are, and continue to have a career.
So you should be. It's brilliant. Well, that's a good place to end up. I think we'll have a little round of applause.
Yeah!
Well done, mate. That's brilliant.
Oh, thanks.
Song cake.